So I've never done this vlogging before, so hopefully this one
Likewise.
turned. Hopefully it turns out okay. So we spoke a little bit earlier, and you mentioned that there are some issues that you're dealing with.
Yes.
Yeah. So my question is, what do you want? Anong gusto mong mangyari?
I really want to improve myself first. I want to become more confident
Okay.
and to improve my communication
Okay.
skills.
And you also said that this issue is something you've been dealing with
Yes,
for a long time.
for a long time.
You said all the way back to high school or
Yes,
younger.
younger.
Okay. So because of this, how is it affecting you? I mean,
My it affecting my marriage, my work,
okay,
and my family also.
social life?
Yeah, social life.
Okay, sige. Now, as far as you can remember, how far does it go back, you think?
I think 4 years old. I think
All the way at 4? Wow. Okay.
there's some trauma.
Some trauma, something happened.
Something happened.
Okay, sige. Now, on the scale of 1 to 10, this issue, 10 being really bad, worst,
Yes,
and 1 it's no big deal. What is this issue at? Is it a 10?
yeah, it's
It's
a
a 10.
10.
Okay. Now, when you feel okay, let's double check. Get a sense of this problem. Yung feelings mo, nagigets mo ba, or can you feel it?
Yes,
Okay. So the feeling is familiar because you you
yes, it's
you've had it for a long time. Okay. And is the feeling comfortable now because you're used to it, or you just don't want it anymore? You
I don't want it
you
anymore.
don't want it anymore. Okay. So let's try this. Okay. Because you already mentioned that as far as you can remember 4. So if let the feelings guide you
Mm.
all the way back to the very first time you felt this feeling. Is it way before 4, like 3, 2, 1 years old?
I can't remember.
So 4 only.
Yes, I think
Okay,
it's 4.
it's 4. Okay. Now, what happened at 4? Anong
When I was 4 years old, merong recitation sa school,
okay.
and then I was there, and then my math teacher
Okay.
told me, I'm in front of the class, and then my math teacher told me that he recite the uh, addi- addition,
Okay.
just like 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 2, and so on. And then, nung nasa 5 plus 5 na ako, parang na mental block ako.
Okay.
And then, nung na mental block ako, I stopped.
You froze.
Yeah, yes. And then I'm thinking of I'm counting.
Okay.
And then my math teacher told me, Bobo, and then hit me with, so,
A ruler.
no, the ball pen. That time,
Oh, malaking ballpen.
mahabang ball pen. And then
For like parang pointer na ballpen.
yeah. And then she hit me with that ball pen. And then she told me that, Bobo.
Oh.
And then
Okay.
I was crying in front of
The whole class.
and then I peed
Oh, okay.
in front of the class.
Yes,
And
okay.
then the whole class, umihi.
So they made fun of you.
Yeah.
Okay, sige. And
After that,
you change.
I was absent. I was absent for 3 days.
For 3 days.
I told my yaya before that I have an headache. I had a headache.
Okay. Head injury, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of teachers end up causing trauma to kids by doing stuff like that.
Yes.
It's not the first time I've heard it many times. So it's nothing that you're not the only one
Yes.
who's had that experience.
Yeah.
A lot of kids. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Um, Looking at, okay, you're here now. You're an adult. You got
Yes.
married. You graduated from college. So you've been successful. Okay, but it's not to where you want it to be
Yes.
because of that incident affected you. Okay, but somehow, some way, you manage.
Yes.
Okay, but it's holding you back a lot.
And
Okay.
it's very vivid until
Yes,
now.
yes. And it's probably affected how you behave, how you act, how you interact with people. Okay. Because before that happened, were you like a happy kid, go lucky kid?
Yes. I think.
And then when that happened, your personality changed.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's about right. So, okay. Here's what we'll do. Okay. As an adult, what I want you to do is look at the younger you. Just see her how of course she's a lot shorter than you, smaller. And here's what I want you to do. I want you to travel back through time. Imagine lang. Imagine, go back through time, and then I want you to be in front of her. And what was she called at that time, at that age? What did they call her?
Jean.
Jeannie?
Jean.
Jean. So that's you've always been called Jean.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to go on your knees so you're eye level with her, and then hold her shoulder. Just imagine holding her shoulder and say, Jean,
Jean.
I'm you from the future.
I'm from the future.
Say, I love you, and I promise you,
And I promise you.
no one will ever hurt you again like this.
I will
I'll give you my word.
give you my word.
I'll protect you,
Protect you.
love you,
Love you.
and cherish you.
And cherish.
And you tell her, I'll be back. I promise you, I'll be back. And then you float back through time to now.
Mhm.
And looking at the younger Jane, what resources do you think you can give her? When I say resource, like courage,
Yes.
strength, confidence, what could you give her at that moment in time when that was happening? What did she needed the most?
I think she needed encouragement.
Encouragement.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you can if you can imagine encouragement as a symbol, what would it look like?
Maybe it looked like
I'm sorry?
maybe it looked like a cheering ano.
Cheering. Oh, okay. So why don't you do this? Imagine that cheering and give it to her. Just let her have it.
the pom poms I think.
Yeah, just give it to her and have her take it into her. Okay. And what else? What else do you think she needs?
I think she needs motivation.
Motivation. Okay. Now, if you could imagine motivation, what would it look like?
Maybe it looked like hand.
A hand.
Yeah.
Okay, whose hand?
My hand.
Your hand?
Yes.
Okay. How about God's
Whose
hand?
hand?
Would that help?
Yes.
Okay. So imagine giving her God's hand and let her take it into herself.
Yes.
Okay, what else do you think she needs?
Mhm. I think she needs affirmation.
Affirmation?
Mm.
Or like what? That she's special, or
Yes.
everything's gonna be okay?
Yes.
Okay, if you can have that as a symbol, what would it be?
Uh, I think it's megaphone.
I'm sorry?
Megaphone.
Megaphone?
So that
Okay, so give it to her. Let her have it.
yes,
Okay, how does she look now?
she look happy with the resources I
Okay, that she
gave her.
has now.
Yes.
Okay, now looking at the teacher, maybe that teacher was having a bad day. Maybe that teacher was also having problems in. Is it a he or a she?
She.
Maybe she's having problem in her life also. Maybe she's going through a lot. We don't know, or maybe other classes drove her crazy to be in that mood. So a teacher should not act like that. So, what resource does the teacher need at that moment in time? Maybe understanding,
Yes.
patience, kindness, or maybe instead of getting angry, encouraging children.
Yes.
Which one?
Maybe patience.
Maybe patience. Okay. So, give if you can have a symbol of patience, what would it be?
Uh, Maybe it's a ribbon.
A ribbon. Okay, sige. Now, give the ribbon to the teacher so
Yes.
the teacher knows, or it's a reminder for her to be patient again. Because that's what teachers should be doing. Okay,
Okay.
let her have it. And how does she look now?
She look. She looks pretty in the ribbon.
Okay, sige. What else does she need as a teacher? What besides patience?
Understanding.
Understanding. Okay. And what symbol could you make up for understanding?
Maybe it's can't think of any symbol of understanding. Maybe it's a pencil.
Pencil. Okay. So give the pencil to the teacher. Okay. How does she look now?
She looks like a child with a ribbon and a pencil.
Okay. And looking at them, how's their interaction now? You and the teacher. Just let them interact.
They seems friends.
There seems okay. Okay, that's better.
That's it.
Okay. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back through time again, and then I want you to stand behind the younger you, the younger Jin. So she's in front of you. You're behind her, and then what I want you to do is I want you to slide. Imagine sliding into her body and feel what that feels like to be safe now. Things something changed. It's not the same anymore. Okay. There's understanding now.
There's
Yeah,
patience.
there's peace now. And I want you to start walking through time. A little bit older, you're walking through your elementary years. Slowly, take your time. Then you walk through your high school years, having these new resources,
Mm. Mm.
all the way through your college years.
Mm.
After college, okay,
Mm.
your work years, your colleagues, and then all the way to your marriage,
Mm.
and all the way to now and into the future. And then when you're done, let me know. Take a deep breath, hold, and then blow. Take another deep breath, and then exhale. Okay, how do you feel?
I feel relieved. I feel I feel much better.
Okay, now when you think back to what happened,
Yes.
can you describe to me? You were doing math,
Yes. I'm doing math, and then
you froze, you know.
I froze, and then I got embarrassed,
Okay,
and then but I think it's okay
okay,
because uh, it's part of growing up.
okay. So the feeling is not the same.
Yes, it's not the same anymore.
Okay, you okay with that?
Yes.
Or you want the old feeling back?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so you feel much better.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go back to the issue that you're talking with. Um, you said it's affecting your marriage, your work, social life. Now, if you think about those now, how do you? I mean, how do you feel?
Um,
Let's start with your marriage. Now that you have this,
mm,
what how will it affect your marriage now, or will something change?
yes, I think it will. I will. I will be more expressive now,
Okay,
and I can say. I can say what I feel without getting afraid.
okay. You can be more direct and honest
Yes.
instead of hiding.
Yes.
Okay. And at work,
Maybe I can get along well with my colleagues.
you're okay
Yes.
instead of hiding somewhere,
Yes.
disappearing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll do it on Zoom
Mm.
maybe in 2 weeks, just for follow up. I just want to make sure that how you're doing, to make sure that if there's changes
Mm.
and it's stuck. Okay. What happened to you is it's called in my field it's called imprint. We all have them. Everybody has it. Usually, a child is playful, friendly, and then something happens, and then from that moment in time, something like an event, maybe 10 seconds,
Mm.
20 seconds, and that from moment in time, the kid changes and is a different person just because of something like that. It happens to everybody, you know. Some it happens younger, and some people a little bit older. But primarily, imprints happen at age below 10 and below. You know. So again, thank you,
Thank
thank you.
you.